Pirates, we're back at Rye. But before we go any further, let's see what the boys have been up to.
Right, it's Thursday. Don't know what the date is. So far, we've got up to the halfway on one side. This side is, the front is ready to be painted, but it's taken quite a while. So I've gone to drastic measures and got a compressor, headgear, and a sandblasting kit. So this side is going to get it.
Right, Pirates, it's Friday the 12th of July 2019, about 8:30 at night, and I've just got back to Rye. Check this out. She's nearly there now, painted on this side, well, undercoat. Boys are there working. Check this out. There's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
You alright?
Hi.
She's looking good, isn't she?
Marvellous.
Awesome. How many hours do you reckon you've spent on this? Quite a few.
That'll be telling,
Yeah. Well, she's looking really good. And apparently there has been some work started on deck. So, I'm going to go and have a look. I'm going to take me shopping up and see what she's looking like. Right, so my dinner's on, and here's Captain Craiger's. All right, Captain.
Ahoy!
Well done, mate.
Hi!
Yeah, it's going well so far, isn't it? All right, let me come around here. The lights are a bit funny. That's better. I can see him now.
Hi!
Yeah, so it's looking really good. And actually,
It's a bigger hatch at the moment.
yeah, I hope it doesn't rain because they're taking the hatch off. What's going on here then, Craig?
We took the frame off.
Yeah.
And the frame's over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Took the frame off and then the wood off. Had to rebuild this side a bit.
Yeah.
The edge had all gone. So it's got to be fitted in. Seam weld that in so it's all watertight.
Yeah.
And then effectively we've got a bit of flat, got a long edge with a bit of channel,
Yeah.
which the perspex are running again.
Wicked.
Wicked!
Look at that boat. I think that bit is sanded ready for me to start painting shortly. Awesome.
It's 20 past 10.
20 past 10.
And we're still painting.
Right, Pirates, so 10:30, Friday night. See that, Pirates? She's all grey. She is all grey. Wow. Check that out. Oh. I think I've had about a 16 odd hour work day today. It's a pirate's life. Arr. Right, Pirates, it's Saturday the 13th of July 2019 at Fox Marine. Ahoy. So she looks nice, doesn't she? Yeah, but we had a little surprise this morning. We got up early and I wanted to put the second coat on whilst breakfast was cooking so that we could get cracking, and noticed a couple of flaky patches. So, gonna have to get the sander back out again.
Yep.
Yeah, boats. And another thing, which I spotted last night. Right, you see that? That's a fucking hole. That is a hole. I pointed that out to Alex and he tried painting over it. But it definitely needs some welding there, doesn't it?
I want to fill that up, yeah, definitely.
We don't want unauthorised holes in the hole. So we've got to take a couple of steps back before we can continue. Thankfully, I don't actually have the boys with me because they weren't ready yesterday. So their mum said she'd bring them up today.
Yeah.
But I suspect we might be busy.
Definitely.
And it may not be a sleepover. It's a pirate's life.
It's a pirate's life for me.
Arr. Right, pirates, look who's just turned up. It's Pirate Pete. How you doing, mate? Hello, Rhett.
Morning.
How you doing? All right, Josh, how are you, mate?
Coming on, mate.
Yeah, what do we reckon then, chaps?
Well, it looks good. Much work.
Yeah, we had a couple of little patches where the paint was a bit
How's the barbecue?
not so good, so
Yeah.
taking them couple of patches back a bit.
Yeah.
Bit of a- yeah, well, the trouble is been putting in the nights as well, I think, and you missed bits, didn't you? Trying to do it at night.
Yeah.
But
See that?
yeah, she'll get there.
Bit down damage the bearings at all.
No, it seems to be, good.
Yeah. Amazing how big it is out of the water, isn't it? I didn't realise.
She's a monster, isn't she?
Yeah.
We were just standing there looking at her for ages, just going, oh my God.
Huge. Yeah, lovely shape though, isn't she?
Oh,
Well, a metal boat.
she's beautiful, yeah, she's really good. We love her.
The old,
What do you reckon, Josh?
Good.
A little bit bigger than the cat, isn't she?
Yeah.
Have you been out much? You been out sailing?
A little bit.
Yeah?
I wasn't out last weekend.
You hurt yourself, didn't you, recently? I'm sure I saw a photo on Facebook.
Hurt my ankles.
You all mended now?
Yep.
Good. Be able to get back to some pirating.
Yeah, we want to take her out there.
No. You guys are going to have to come out with us.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get some baits sorted out to come up the cat.
Yeah, come and do a bit of fishing, Josh. Yeah, show us how it's done. You ever caught a mackerel?
Bit of wind, so
You have?
hang a bit again.
Yeah, did you eat it?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah,
Good lad.
yeah.
Oh yeah, a few years ago then.
When I was younger.
Well, when I was just a lad. But
Main sheet.
yeah, so she's going back in on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Got a bit of work to do today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can go out for a sail on Thursday.
Well, yeah,
I'll be back to work as well, actually.
we go for a little spin, won't we? But then
Today, yeah.
on the weekend I'll have my boys, and I think we're going to go off out. See what the tides are doing, but go and do something, won't we?
You've got to use it as much as possible. Yeah.
Want to see how much faster she goes now.
I think a bit faster. There's quite a lot of barnacles on there.
There was a fair bit, yeah.
We used to find though that they don't get too bad in the mud here. It seems to
She
barnacles don't grow in the mud.
she had the barnacles when she came here, I think, didn't she? She spent time in the Thames or something, innit?
Yeah. Because it wasn't.
This Chris's boat we ended up doing every 4 years, which is brilliant, really, isn't it? If you've got to take it out every 4 years, that's
Yeah.
a lot of time and effort saved, isn't it?
Well, this has been 6, but I mean, she was in need of doing, definitely.
I can't believe that. The size of it. You,
That's not
Josh.
the same, is it?
It's massive.
Yeah, you get to come out on it one of these days, mate.
Yeah, we're still playing out.
Go and catch some fish. Do a bit of sailing. I'll tell you what, she went so well as a cutter.
I bet it's looked like that.
Because we were going pretty tight into the wind. And up until we got about 5 miles out, there wasn't a lot of wind. And we slowly creeped up to like 5.5 knots.
Like 3, and then kept
And that's with the barnacles.
Yeah. A lot of weight there, though.
How much does she weigh? Do you know? Or
We're not entirely sure.
Blow it into the mud.
We were told it was 12 ton just with the frame and the engine in it. That was with no wood or mast or rigging or anything.
pushing 14 odd ton there.
I would say, yeah, around the 15, I reckon. There's so much wood in that boat. So what do you reckon about them before you go?
Brilliant, brilliant. Big.
Yeah,
Big.
that is the word that everyone sort of just seems to say. Big.
Big. Bigger than you think. It's just, yeah. How much under the water you don't realise, do you?
No, but we now know she's 6 foot, not 7 foot.
6 foot draft, is it? That's better.
1.8, so...
Hang on. That's solid.
Yeah, yeah. Supposed to be 10 mil steel underneath. So that's what that is.
That'll be here long after we ate them, won't it?
Well, let's hope so.
Kill will be anyway.
Yeah, yeah, some of it will be. Oh, wicked. Well, really nice to see you guys. But before you go, is it a pirate's life?
Pirate's life with me.
Oh, that was a good one, Josh. He's a proper pirate, that one. Yeah.
Look at your nose.
Good stuff. Right, so all these patches are now back. That is all the patches. I've taken it right back to metal this time. And I think the lesson to be learnt from that is don't paint at night. But there you go. You live and learn. At least we see it, and it didn't go any further. So all's good. Craig's welded up that hole. Must have been a flaw in the weld. And I think he's done a bit round the other side of the prop as well, where the water was coming out. Oh yeah. It's looking a lot better. So actually, all is not lost. Things are going all right. Providing we've got enough of the Hempel hard racing anti-foul. Providing we've got enough of that, we'll have as much of that on as we can today. Tomorrow we'll sort the rudder and the prop out and the anodes. If need be, order a bit more paint on Monday, which will turn up Tuesday, and then we're back in on Wednesday. So it's still rather tight, but we do know that Richard hasn't got anyone booked in, and that the next day is a high tide, but I don't want no fucking about. Just get it done, get it in. I've told my boss I'm having Wednesday off, so Wednesday's what I'm having off. In the meantime, what are we doing?
We're going up the pub now. Up the wipers.
Gonna go out the wipers and have a quick one.
Yeah, they're good.
That makes it all better normally, doesn't it?
Well, should do.
Well, beer, boats.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And then back to work. So pirates, just as we're leaving the pub, me kids turn up. It was lovely to see them. They really enjoyed seeing the boat out of the water. But unfortunately it means I've only just finished priming the hull. But the good news is I can now start on the other side with the black stuff. Craig's just getting this last bit of welding finished, and he can get that primed up, and then it can all be painted. Slowly but surely. So in theory, these cans, one small can of that is supposed to be enough to do both sides of that. We will see. Right, pirates, so it's 9:15, Saturday evening, and we have got one coat on this side and a bit on this side. Getting there, getting there. Tomorrow morning it'll all have one coat at least, and then hopefully half a coat around the other side. But we're definitely going to need a bit more. And that won't be here before Tuesday. It's getting a bit tight, but it's doable. So we're not panicking just yet. And also, don't know if you can see my nose there. You know how I got that? Sword fighting with Harvey. I think I lost. Right, pirates, it's Sunday the 14th of July 2019, and it's raining. So I think what we're going to do this morning is go to Craig's work, get the rudder finished, then come back. The rain should have been stopped, then dry anything off that needs drying and get this painting done, because I'm going home this afternoon. Right, so what do we need to take with us to do this rudder then? Just your van, or do we need to take 2 cars, or what?
Just the van will do.
Yeah. Sweet. Get that done and put that back in. Get this painting done this afternoon.
Yeah.
Busy, busy.
Busy, busy.
Bloody rain. But it's good, it makes it easier to fuck off and do the rudder if it's raining.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Right, pirates. We're at Craig's work now. AW Green in, where are we?
Bodiam, Robertsbridge.
Bodiam, Robertsbridge. And we're going to go and have a look, see what's going on with his rudder. Look, it's like Aladdin's cave and stuff in here. I love it. Right, so here she is. Already, I can see that. Oh, that's loud. Already, I can see that Craig has straightened the shaft.
Yeah.
You can see our notches where we were measuring when we were banging it out.
She's nice and true now.
Nice and true.
And tops
As straight as we're going to get her for now. That's pretty good, Craig. That'll do, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, if we can get the bottom something like that, then that'll be
There's another split as I was pressing it.
another split. Yeah, that's all right, but it shows the weaknesses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
We just did that.
yeah, so basically we've got to just straighten this bottom corner out.
Push that over a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit wiggly, so we knock that over a bit. Give it a quick weld up, and then get her back.
Yeah.
One thing, we're not sure if we've got enough primer to paint the thing. Right, so I don't know if you can appreciate the shape of this pirate, but she's bending down. So Craig was just explaining, when you bend straighten something, you have to bend. Do you want to explain it?
Yeah. When I did the top half there, where it was bent over, you have to go past the point of flat because it springs back
Yeah,
to flat.
yeah.
So
And I know that to be the case because I have had it happen on a million things that I've done.
straight, you let it go, and it's goes
Especially
back.
if it's like a spring or something. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're right bastards. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the plan is,
There's the S in it, so it's
yeah, the S is actually the other way, isn't it? Right, here. So, there's the S, you can see that a bit better now. There you go, look at that. So we're going to start up here by bending this bit down past, and then bend it out, and then turn it over, and then go with that, and maybe put it in the press.
Might be able to do that bit in the press, yeah, because it's right on the edge, so it'll be nice and strong.
Yeah,
Pull that in a bit.
yeah.
Might be better off doing that first, because it'll end up.
And then we'll see where we're at then, won't we?
Yeah.
Right, let's do that then. Right, Captain, so this is the bit of kit then, is it?
It's the kitty.
Explain to the pirates what this is quick then.
Hydraulic press. So you've got a jack system in here, pump level thing that you can adjust the heights on. Well, it's supposed to be 45 tonne, but it goes right up to 65, 70 tonne.
Awesome. So it's a bit of a beast. So we're going to put the rudder end in here.
Yeah.
And use that thing.
I'll try and get it.
Sweet. Do you put a plate of metal under that so it presses flat or anything like that?
See where it sits, and yeah, we've got these little chunks here that normally sit on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes, yeah, okay, I get it now, yeah, lovely. Right, so she's in. Ish. Do you need a hand moving that, Craig? Just fine tuning now. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Cool, then we just need to get set under that nipple and we could go again. We're at that V there, where that... Look at it from here, if we get set under that back bit there,
Oh yeah.
then that would pin that right up, and then I could just knock the corner around with a hammer chavvy, eh? All looks quite...
It's quite good there, isn't it? It's just that bit.
Yeah, but exactly, if we was to put that under that inverted bit, the bit going down,
This bit.
yeah, and then cranked it again, it might push that bend out a bit. Move the pad over ever so slightly.
A little bit more on there anyway. Just
Yeah.
to get nicely,
To get the spring out, as he was explaining. It's all very fiddly, isn't it?
yeah. Getting your pressure points.
Getting the physics is one thing. Actually achieving it is... Once you get it all balanced and pressured in the right place, it should be all right.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when it presses down, it'll press that point onto there. A bit more. That's it there.
Yeah.
I reckon somewhere near there. It looks like it there. Try that bad boy. Uh-oh, she's got a wiggle. Oh. That looks like that's the one. Yes.
Good.
See what, whilst that's there, can I hit that end with a hammer? Or not on there?
You could try.
Right. Craig's just fine. Oh, he's found it. Right. I'm just going to give this a quick whack. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Can't really see it doing much on the camera, but it has moved.
Yeah, and then then it's just a question of straightening this flank then, isn't it?
Just that back bit, yeah.
Good stuff, pirates.
Excellent.
Good.
Workshop work.
Workshop work. Yeah, look, pirates. This is Craig's. This is where Craig hides during the day
Yeah.
when he's not hiding on the boat.
Kettle's in the corner.
Yeah, so that's the important bit down there. obviously it is spotlessly clean in here. Tractors.
Our new workshop, effectively.
Yeah, and there's a car in there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Manfords.
All right. Awesome.
You know anyone that wants a mower? She's good condition.
Oh yeah, mechanic.
It's not done a lot of work.
How much is that going for?
We're not entirely sure. I think it's less than £1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. There you go. Get hold of us.
Pirates.
Right, so now we're just going to, don't know if you can see this slight depression here. We're going to flip her, apply downward pressure. That should press that down. It'll probably fold the corner out, and then we'll flip her up and bash her down.
Yep.
Something like that.
Something like that. Pump away.
Well, pirates, look at that. That is actually not too bad.
No.
There's
This side's pretty flat, isn't it? It's just this bit where it goes in.
that bit is depressed.
That's the thing where it's, because it's hollow, you've got that gap for it to...
They've not put any ribs in it, have they, or anything?
No, other than potentially welding something on and pulling it out.
But we haven't really got the time or the inclination to go that far at the minute. So I reckon we could probably just nip this corner over a bit more.
Yeah.
Doing it how we did. We just pressed it just now,
Yeah.
and then literally use the rudder as a cantilever to just fold it over. Whilst press was me and Craig were bouncing on it. But that's not bad. Craig, come and have a look from this side.
Good. Oh yeah. There's a slight bit on the bottom there, isn't it?
Yeah,
On the actual back edge.
yeah. It looks more like it's just folded up. It just needs. I reckon we should hit it with a hammer.
I was gonna say we could do that, or
Take it outside, lay it down, and just hit it.
get something heavy on it.
Or put a big lump, put a flat bar of steel across it, and let me hit it with a sledgehammer. So, pirates, we have resorted to a bit of heavy machinery for some fine tuning, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
So the idea is now that we've got a block of wood under there, the digger bucket on the thing. I'm now just gonna gently try and tickle that bend out with a massive sledgehammer. In true pirate fashion, I'm gonna tickle the fuck out of it.
Basically.
Would you like to hold that, Craig?
Yeah.
Right, let's see what we've got now.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
That is going.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's looking good, pirates.
I'll tell you what, I'll get a few more on there,
And then just that edge
and
bit.
then I'll just turn it over and do that little.
Do that little
Yeah.
edge bit. She's splitting. Yes. That was good.
Oh, wrong way. Had the camera the wrong way. That is looking good.
It is. It's nice.
Pirate fine tuning, that's called.
Yep.
And so, flip it over, do the same on that bit, and then we'll just tickle that top bit in the press probably so we don't damage the shaft. Awesome.
Awesome.
So, pirates,
Pirates. Look at that.
that is not bad
Not bad.
for a bit of emergency hobo rubber straightening. Rudder?
A bit of rudder.
The rudder straightening. I say hobo, we did have a massive hydraulic press and a digger, but ultimately it's the sledgehammer that saved the day.
Yeah.
Love it. Alright, well, let's get her back to the boat, get her welded up,
Yep.
You can do that whilst I'm painting.
Yeah.
Wicked. Ford Focus van, look at that.
Boat bits in it.
Yeah, big boat bits. Now we've got to get 2 dogs and 2 people in. Okay, so we're back, pirates. We've had lunch. Check it out. We got a black hole.
Back to black.
Back to black. Got to do the little spots on the other side. And then have another coat on the other side somewhere.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Welding up the cracks.
Oh yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got loads of filler on it again.
Oh right.
Weird. I'm not using filler on this boat.
It's probably a protective coating for the metal.
Sort of, yeah. It's an extra layer again, isn't it? Yeah.
That'll explain why she's in such good nick, probably. Who knows? Anyway.
A lot of that red has got filler under it.
Oh, that red has, yeah. Cool, well, look at that. Straight.
Yeah.
Have you got the other side to do still?
Just stitch it on the other side.
Finger in the camera again. Oh yeah. I've got so much black paint on me. Yeah. And down there we'll straighten it as it expose the weaknesses.
Yeah.
And then we can weld them all up. Sweet, really good.
Yeah.
And then it can just be cleaned up and painted.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Right, well there we go, pirates. 2 coats, masking tape off. Awesome. And that is the hard racing stuff. Let's go and see what Craig's up to. Right, Captain.
Yeah.
Sorting that burr out then.
Getting it a bit squarer.
She'll weld it up now.
All the welding's done.
Wicked. Then she'll just need to clean up and cement if on that.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Got 2 coats. There's 1 coat on that one and 2 coats almost all of that other side.
Almost.
Yeah. Almost. Almost. That's going really well.
Yeah.
So Craig's going to have to order some more tomorrow.
Yep.
1 more tin will do it. Definitely, we now know. Yeah, and then that'll leave a little bit left over just to touch up any bits.
Excellent.
Is there another brush? Little brush?
Brushes upstairs.
Yeah. Might just finish that can off. Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's after 4 now. Alex is here. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
What do you reckon, Alex?
Fucking awesome.
Changed since you see it last?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It was great when I last saw it.
Yeah. It went back to metal again at one point, some of it.
But no, it's looking fucking brilliant.
Yeah, and what do you reckon of the rudder?
I reckon the rudder's absolutely spot on now.
We didn't think we was going to get it out straight, did we? Yeah.
Good effort.
2 brains are better than 1, that's what I'd say.
Bit of brawn as well.
Huh?
Bit of brawn.
Brawn?
Brawn.
Oh, brawn.
Yeah.
Well, I find if you use your brain, you can use less brawn.
That's
But
true. That's true.
we did resort to the sledgehammer in the end because
Fine tweaking.
the old ones are the best. You know, it does work. But yeah. So Craig's finished on the
Well,
The-
welding on the rudder.
the welding on the rudder and that. She just needs cleaning up and painting now. But we're out of anti-foul. We got a little bit of the undercoat. So tomorrow Craig will order some more paint.
Yeah.
And then fiddle around with the little bits that need doing, like those little bobbles of paint there you can address, and put the anodes on because that'll look well different on this side.
Yeah.
Get the rudder in, and then tomorrow it's just because it's only this little section here at the back that hasn't got 2 coats on it. So only one side of the boat needs painting and that. Well, might as well run the tin out, eh? And the rudder. Do the bits that are going to get the most bashed again or whatever. Oh look at that. McDuff. MG Duff. I call them McDuff. Craig, we need some of them McDuff thingies. Oh, well done everyone. Good watch. The mood is far better today than it was yesterday. Is it a pirate's life, chaps?
Pirate's life for me.
Arr. Right, pirates. So, in about an hour and a half, me and Alex have got the rudder from this. Lay it down to that. Check that out. We've just scrapers. Oh, well done, mate. That was blooming hard work. And don't worry, there's only one more side to go. Exactly. Easy. Is it pirate's life, Alex?
Pirate's life for me.
Arr. Craig,
Yeah.
is it a pirate's life?
It's a pirate's life for me.
Arr.
Oh, Bob. Yeah.
Things we do for a boat. Just to get it in the trailer. I don't think it's going to fit though. It will make it, it's fine.